Hello and welcome to the tutorial for creating your first apparatus and performing your first apparatus check in Vector Checkit, where we'll spend a few minutes discussing the apparatus module. When you first enter Vector Checkit, you'll start on the Home tab. This module serves as a message board for your department and allows you to share photos, documents, and keep track of recent activity within the site. The first thing we want to do is head to the Apparatus tab and create our first apparatus. Enter in the apparatus ID, station it belongs to, and you can also fill out the vehicle information such as the VIN, make, model, year, and attach a photo. Once the apparatus is created, you can add additional details by clicking Edit. The Basic tab holds the information you inputted when creating. Specifications allows you to enter in the dimensions and weight of the vehicle. Enter in specific information regarding the wheels and tires. Enter in the type of fuel used and quality. Lastly, you can create custom fields for any additional information needed. Now that you've created an apparatus, let's discuss how to change the unit designation as it moves around the department. When an apparatus is in service, the unit it's acting as will always appear next to the profile picture. The specific or fixed apparatus name will appear in parentheses next to the unit name. If an apparatus is out of service, only the fixed apparatus name will appear. To assign this apparatus to an acting or active unit, we must put it in service by clicking this toggle. Click on the unit dropdown and we will see the names of the units we just created. Now that we have selected the unit, the station it is currently assigned to appears below. We also see that this unit is currently assigned to a different apparatus and that the action we are taking now will reassign this unit. Click Save when this is complete. You may need to refresh your screen to see that the apparatus has been assigned to the unit. Now we can clearly see that the apparatus named Engine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is acting as Unit Engine 1. Once creating the apparatus, we'll want to first build our checklists. Take a look to see if you wish to import one from the checklist library. Keep in mind you're able to edit it to make it customizable to your department. Within the checklist library, you're able to import pre-existing checklists created by other departments that have shared them globally. Be sure to take a look at this for any future checklists you may want to create. Let's begin by creating our first checklist and click Create New Checklist. Give it a name and hit Save. Checklists are made up of categories and check steps that reside in those categories. Let's start by adding a category. Give the category a name and click the check mark on the right to save. Next, we're going to add a check step. These can be a variety of options, so let's get into what each of them means. The first option, Pass-Fail, will allow the users to easily say whether the item is in working condition. For example, this could be used for whether vehicle headlights turn off and on. This step is usually configured to auto-generate a work order when marked as failed during the check. The next step is Equipment, which will allow you to get an accurate account of where equipment has been seen. While performing the check, select an equipment pool, an item from the items listed in your equipment inventory. Upon submitting the report, it will assign all equipment inspected to that truck and record an event in the equipment item log. Numeric checklist steps are used to collect and report numbers, usually in the form of gauge readings like mileage and pump hours. When you select to add a numeric check step, a drop-down with several common numeric options will appear. You can choose to use one of the pre-populated options or type in the title box and tap Enter on your keyboard to save your custom check name. Select check steps allow users to select an option from a drop-down while creating the report. It is useful for things like fluid levels, such as a quarter, a half, 3/4, or full. Upon choosing the select check, click Manage Select Steps to create new and add existing select check steps. Once set up, the select check steps can be used in checklists department-wide. Build out compartments within your inventory to keep track of small hand tools, perishables, consumables, and anything else that is not being tracked as equipment. Include a compartment check step so that users can review item quantities, expirations, and anything else that are detailed in inventory. Signature allows users to capture their signature within the checklist. The comment field gives users the opportunity to add additional comments in line while completing the checklist. Instruction step allows you to include text or images to help users complete the truck checks. Now that we've gone through what each step means, we're going to add a few to finish building the check. For the select step check, you'll need to do some configuring. First, click Manage Steps, then click Add Step. Add in as many steps that you will need for your users to select from while doing a checklist. Then you can make your selection in the check. Congratulations, you've created your first apparatus check. You can set up a schedule so that this check is completed either daily, weekly, or monthly, and set a time in which it has to occur. If the check is not completed by the indicated time, a notification will be received reminding the department to complete the check. You will now be able to see when this check is next due. The next step is to go to the App Store and download our mobile application so you can start performing apparatus checks from any mobile device. I'll give you an example of a check report done through the desktop app, but normally this would be done from your mobile device of choice. If a pass-fail step has failed, you'll be required to enter details before submitting the check. Enter in details and a photo if necessary. After you complete your check, it will be available in your report history to view the details or print the full report. If you have any other questions about apparatus and checklists or Vector Check It, please visit our support center. Thanks for watching.